team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Running play call on third and short. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Catch made on the out route. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The Nittany Lions offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. He'll throw it now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. The completion makes it second down. They're going to run it. First down and more. He's still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. A solid run. Good for first down yardage. Here's Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And here's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
McBarrett at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. 1st and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Wait, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Ball handed to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. It's a quick grab. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Swarm to the pass rush. Sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense on the field to take over. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets the 1st and still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a 1st down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Good pitching. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Pass rush gets home. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with his big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Going to hand this off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Grab behind the line. It's Peterson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. Looking for the end zone, no doubt here. He's got the first and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Handoff in a single back formation. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Well, makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. He's got it right near the end zone. toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
He escapes the pocket. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Pump over the middle. It's Lewis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really... Now. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. The back's got it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Sopper with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. It was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looks left and finds his target there. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle by the tight end. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. 2nd down after that previous play. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop and buck. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Yes, hauled in inside the 15. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On the move now. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful in his 1st attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Breaks free. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Picks it up himself and still going. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down and 10. Wants to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He escapes the pocket. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Deep shot, caught down to the 20. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Signs with the throw. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it in 4th down inside their own 40. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Grab down the middle. It's Lewis.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And the back gets the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the 1st down before they stop. The Nittany Lions churn out another 1st down. Pass not complete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Let's lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Ball handed off. Good juke to get free. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To put them on top now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. You're talking about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking right, this one coming. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Well, there's the stiff arm. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Movement here from the tight end. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Only trapping for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to... survive and advance in the college football playoff. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the single back takes a handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I
think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they've got it.
Well, at this point in the game, Chris, you got to think the head coach is thinking more about giving the ball back after the field goal with so much time remaining more than the kick itself. This is a tough call either way. Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal, you go with the goal line formation. Bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Fire to the right side, complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a run. Running back's got it. The defense swarms into the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 2nd down now after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He hands it to the back. Jukes to get free. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They mix it up with a run. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. On the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. They're trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. Critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Leaning on the run game here late. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that run on the previous play. Comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They keep him guessing with a run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Playoff flames coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock. What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Caught by the receiver. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Penn State. It's Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.